Well, in just about an hour and a half, senators will get their first look at the FBI investigation into Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh.
All of this leading up to a big vote that is expected tomorrow. Matt McCutcheon is here in studio with a look at the many things senators are considering. Hey, Matt.
Ben and Julia, good morning to you. While we wait to learn more about this FBI report in the day ahead, including how many pages it contains, consider what lawmakers already have on Kavanaugh.
More than 500,000 pages of documents for review, the most produced for any Supreme Court nomination in our history.
So let's put that number in perspective this morning. If all of those documents would be printed, that would be about 5.5 trees worth of material for each senator to review, not including today's report. You can imagine a lot won't get read, and lawmakers will only have just a day to even read that FBI report. Also weighing heavily on the minds of lawmakers, the president's mocking of Christine Blasey Ford to the cheers of his supporters at a Trump rally this week, which is not sitting well with many Republican lawmakers.
I don't approve of the comments from last night. I thought that they were wrong and extraordinarily unfortunate.
The president's comments were just plain wrong.
It's just not right. It's just not right. I wish he hadn't have done it. Just say it's kind of appalling.
So starting at 8 this morning, Republican leaders will be able to look at that report, followed by Democrats at 9, and then it'll be staggered after that. We're also learning this morning that those lawmakers will only be allowed to look at it. No one from their staff will be. They're also not allowed to take those documents home. We're also learning the FBI report will not be made available to the public, so much more expected here in the day ahead before voting tomorrow. And today's show will have much more coverage coming up here in just 30 minutes on Channel 13. Julia?
All right, Matt, and one of Kavanaugh's former college roommates is now coming forward accusing the nominee of lying under oath.
Really all goes back to Kavanaugh's testimony about his drinking habits while he was attending Yale University. So James Roach wrote an op-ed saying the Supreme Court nominee lied about being blackout drunk and about the meaning of several words in his yearbook.
So Roach says he and Kavanaugh didn't socialize when they were roommates during their freshman year, but he wrote that he would come home stumbling and incoherent.
Roach says he was not contacted by the FBI as part of this investigation. He does say Kavanaugh's reported lies could compromise his entire testimony. Be sure to stay tuned for the Today Show. They will be bringing you live coverage as the Senate gets their first look at that FBI report that Matt was talking about. That is right after sunrise, starting at 7.
New this morning.